Greetings and welcome to the first real episode of my Xcom Enemy Within Classic Ironman playthrough. With game settings already out of the way, the board is set. All that remains is to take the first move. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by degrees to wield his sword. Buckminster Fuller. Though a lucky few will be brought by degrees to wield his meteorite by the looks of it. Now, what we have here is something that's clearly not natural. I think it would be a stretch to believe that a advanced looking thing like that, that's thrumming, pulsating a ominous green glow, is human in origin, and yet everyone is just walking up to it to take pictures and even trying to touch it. Common sense is not one of this city's selling points, wherever this city may be. Its populace is rather stupid. And that might be a cruel thing to say, but I think it's deserved. I find it hard to sympathise with these people when they should have been running the moment that thing fell from the sky, not when it started to wrap them up in weird green light. Though that said, you know, being turned into some sort of alien cocoon is rather horrible. It is a bad way to go, of all the ways. There are worse, but still, it is up there with them.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the Xcom project.
Fantastic.
You have been chosen to lead this initiative.
Poor choice, if I'm honest with you, but
our first and last line of defense. Your efforts
though
will
surely,
have
if it's the first
considerable
and last line
influence
of
on this
defense, it is the
planet's
only
future.
line of defense.
We
Which is a
urge
sorry
you to
state
keep
of
that
affairs,
in
really,
mind
when you
as
think about it.
proceed.
So it begins.
Good luck, Commander.
Oh, I'm going to need more than luck from what I've been reading about the second wave options I've picked. I may have made a mistake with that damage roulette, but nevertheless, I'm going to do my best. Though, that said, I just want to give you guys a disclaimer here. I never go into anything expecting to lose, but my expectations of winning are minimal. Still, that's, you know, reasonable, considering I went into UFO Enemy Unknown with much the same. But, yeah, based on people's reactions to damage roulette alone, this is going to be a rough ride. I'm not sure we're going to be on the road for the whole of it. Okay, now we get to pick our base. We can either go North America, air and space. All aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. The maintain bit is interesting because that would mean that this perk gets better the longer you've had it. And I believe Africa's got something the same. Yeah, monthly Xcom funding increased by 30%. Though this one, well, I guess they both run on a sort of monthly scale. So again, this one's a more powerful one the longer you've had it, because you'll have accrued more of the bonus as a result. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build. Asia, all projects in the Foundry and Officer Training School cost 50% less. That's very strong. That's a very good starting perk. South America, autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. Now, of them all, I think this is probably the least important to take. Also, South America only has 2 countries by the looks of it. Africa involves 3, I think. Whereas Asia and Europe, I believe both are 4 countries, and North America is 3. Now, the reason why that's important is whichever nation we decide to put our base in, we will get that continent bonus no matter what. Even if we lose some of the countries there, even if we never get the satellites over them, because you usually unlock the continent bonus by having a satellite over each country, which means you can't have lost the country before building the satellite there. I think once you've got the bonus, it can't be taken away, but it does take time to build those satellites, so it can be hard to get all of the bonuses. But Asia and Europe would have the most countries that you could allow to be lost in by choosing to defend other countries, if you see what I mean. So these, it would come down to Europe and Asia. Now, in my last Let's Play on UFO Enemy, XCOM Enemy Unknown, I went with Europe. So I think to mix it up, if my second wave options haven't mixed it up enough already, we're going to go with Asia. So Kawaii-com shall be founded.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
Oh, okay. Is that all you have to say? Wow, that's a bit different from the norm. Right. What is the mission? Operation Blinding Shroud. Okay, that's not too bad. That's at least not morbid. Morbid missions tend to involve my soldiers dying. Locate and secure the canisters for analysis at the HQ. That leads me to believe that this is the MELD tutorial. Yes, it looks like it is.
That object is different from the others.
Okay.
It does not appear to be the same type of pod we've seen used by the aliens
it's glowing
during
orange
their
instead of green.
abduction operations. We may gain new insights if we recover it.
Fantastic.
Be advised,
Anything else?
Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
Well, I already knew that, otherwise you wouldn't be sending my troops here. But before we do anything else, we want to have a look at these guys and see their stats. I think we've got a Scottish fellow there. Right. Laurie has got Will 33 and Offense 80. A brilliant aim that is actually quite staggering, but a terrible will. Well, I'm not really sure what a bad will is. This might be a normal will, but that is definitely an amazing aim. This is a prime sniper candidate if they get a sniper class. Now, without not all created equally, all of these rookies would have exactly the same stats, and it's entirely random now what we get. That's not a very good aim, but that's quite a good will. You'd actually be fairly likely to be psionic, honestly. Let's check. Angus. That is Angus MacDonald. What a Scottish name. You couldn't be more Scottish. Okay, you've got a will of 35, an offense of 70, another good aim there. And Hassan, what have you got? 43 will and 80 offense. Wow, we've actually got some really good aims here. You three have got fantastic aim. You are kind of letting the side down, but we'll forgive you because you are fairly solid when it comes to panic. Now, we need to get up here and we need to activate this. Now, before I move, I'm just going to cover something that I've worked out from watching the beginning of Revocane's Enemy Within stream, and that is, if you move up to these within the sort of blue outline, then you can activate it and still shoot. But if you have to dash to reach it, does anyone have to dash? Yes, you do. You'll reach it, but that's it, your turn ends. You can't activate it and you can't shoot. So there's really no reason to dash to one unless there's some sort of other strategic reason for you to be there. Like, for example, the heavy cover. But outside of that, only move people up there who can actually get there within the first movement turn. Now then, we're not going to have any medics.
I'm rolling.
Let's get into position as best we can. Now, as you can get a little bit further, I'll have you move over here.
Commander.
Spotted anyone? No? Okay. I wonder if this is going to show me where the other meld is. Right, let's get you into position.
This appears to be a containment device of some kind.
Yes.
We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism, like the other alien equipment.
Fair enough.
Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
It's interesting that you say that, because at this point in my playthrough, we haven't actually seen any alien equipment explode. The price of not doing the tutorial, I suppose. But let's go ahead and collect that. Now that's ours, no matter what happens.
Like this one in the area.
There it is.
The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside them.
Indeed. And the more of it we can spend on
Any others
awesome
you
things.
find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
Now, that's true, I believe, whether you've seen it or not. Like, I don't know how much of a countdown this has, but I can only assume it is counting down every turn, much the same way you'd have on bomb missions in the previous game. So, and this happens whether you've seen it or not. So, MELD basically puts you into a position where you have to... You're under time constraints. Previously, you could just gradually make your way across a map, going into Overwatch a lot, and just being very safe and careful. But if you want to collect all of the meld on a map, you do have to get across that map pretty quickly. Ooh, this is telling me where the next one is. So it looks like it does indeed point in the direction of the next one. That's good to know. Though having the objectives overlaid over the compass is a little bit irritating. Okay, well, we can get up there on the ladder. Looks like we've got 2 buildings here. Alright. Edge of the map is over there. We're already at the edge of the map here. And where's the edge of the map? Edge of the map's really far back that way. So, I would say we try and arrange ourselves into groups of 2. And 2 go up the back there, and 2 go up the front. So let's get you 2 over there now, but actually, this may be a little bit difficult. I suppose if I get too close to that, though, I might spot anyone that's inside. So I may waste some turns. See, the meld is out there, and I don't want to waste it. Tricky position. Oh, we'll risk it. Yeah, we spotted something. We only spotted it for a moment, though. We didn't get solid eyes on it, so it hasn't reacted to our presence yet. That's very, very good. Okay, that means we may have time to get into a better position. Now, that is a risky move because I could uncover aliens. I'm just hoping that I won't. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. Make your move forward. Okay. Now, based on how difficult this is going to be, I can't rely on my tactical planning because the RNG, the random number generator regarding how much damage my shots do, will change things unpredictably. This is no longer a game of chess for me, so you're going to see me letting meld get wasted. I'm going to try to get it, always, but I'm not going to put it ahead of making sure that my men are safe. And that is just a heads up. Now, if I was to approach this, I would probably uncover them. That's not really something I want to do. Instead, I'm going to have you stick with your teammate there, your mini squad mate. Alright, go into Overwatch, everyone.
I feel, Commander.
Come get some.
Now, if they still haven't reacted, that means we could possibly sneak up on them. That would be fantastic for us. However, how close we're going to need to get before we can actually do anything is a bit of a question. Let's get you there. Okay, right, we've got eyes down this alley. Right. The question is, do we want to try and go through the door to get to them or not? Though, based on how close they are to the wall, a grenade next to... Is that a door? Yes, a grenade next to this door might kill them without them ever reacting to us, and that would be fantastic. I'm willing to try for that. Okay, you guys stick together. Anything? No. Okay, well, because of his position there, the only place that an alien could be is in that shadow there, or the shadow behind this lorry. This is possibly a stupid thing to do for this, but... No, I'm not going to do it. I know it seems silly because I'm just up against sectopods. Sorry, sectopods, I mean sectoids, but I'm not going to take unnecessary risks right now.
I've got my eyes on.
That is how I'm going to lose my starting soldiers, and that would be a nasty blow right from the beginning. Right, the meld is still counting down, so what we need to do is get you guys... You're going to have to run regardless what I do. Damn it. Okay, well actually you can possibly see a little bit more. Okay, you've got eyes on most of this area, so I know there's nothing there that's gonna get you. If I just take you down here, You may uncover something, but you'll still be able to retreat or shoot it. Good luck. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I wouldn't uncover anything. Okay, it's backed off. I am completely alright with this. Because I am about to give these guys a rude wake-up call. Now, to get the angle right. Something that has been changed in this version is it now highlights what is actually going to be hit. But since we have... It seems that we haven't technically noticed these guys yet. It isn't showing me that they'll be hit. But as you can see there, stuff that's going to be demolished or affected by the shot is highlighted red now. And that is really, really, really useful. But this one I'm going to have to just hope. Let's hope this will catch them. Good luck. Please. Yes! Win! Ooh. And we now know where the other meld is. Okay.
Need to move quickly to recover it before it's too late.
Well, safety before speed. Have you still got your cover? Ah, balls. I was really trying not to blow that up. Oh wait, no, you're still technically in cover. Oh, that's fantastic. Right, you're not going to move. Though maybe I should have you move. Yeah, I'll move you forward since there's no alien there. And that other sectoid is not going to be able to cover enough ground to shoot at you. But with those two gone, I think I can see that there's nothing else in there. I can take a little bit of a risk and push these guys forward. Okay, in fact, there's no reason for us to go down this way. We may as well go through that hole that's been made in the building. So let's get these guys over there. Drop, Angus. Ah, that's right. A true Scotsman doesn't use a door, goes straight through the window. Maybe a Glaswegian. I'd best not say that, actually. They will find me and they will bottle me. That is, not put me in a bottle, but, you know, stab me in the face with one. Just so that we're all clear on this. No! Ah, balls.
No, damn it!
Damn it. You panic way too easily. Oh, and you as well. This is not good. Though that's a decent reaction. Damn it. Could have done without that, honestly. Who is it that got hit? Jelani. Let's have a look at you. Yeah, you have a fairly low will. But you're one of the ones who have the least good aim, so I'm not too terribly upset with losing you. But I do need to get you into a much better position for shooting this guy. What I would like is to flank him, but... let's see what our other soldiers can do. You can get over there, and from there you might be able to grenade him. I'm going to be using explosives liberally throughout this playthrough. If that is going to make you wince in pain as I waste all of the alien fragments, then, well, all I can do is apologize, really. But I don't really mean it. You should man up. Right. I'm going to take you out rather than risk you doing any more damage to my squad. That's 2 grenades down for 3 aliens killed. I consider that a decent return, honestly. But you... I'm not satisfied with how far you can travel, honestly. It's really not good. It's not helpful at all. And if I push you too far forward, you're probably going to uncover something else. So I could stick you on the roof, but then you're going to be wide open for anything else attacking you. Tell you what, let's get you up on this roof. From there, you should be able to spot things, but you'll still have cover. I mean, you won't be able to do anything for this turn, but... okay, maybe bringing you up here wasn't such a good idea. Looks rather unstable, honestly. I'm not a fan. Alright, if you calm down now... yeah, it looks like you have. And that shouldn't be enough to cause you to have a grievous wound, which means your will is not going to be permanently dropped. But I'm still going to try and keep you a little bit further back. Okay, you can see there's nothing bad in there. Now, I don't believe that panicking itself causes someone to lose will, but I could be wrong with that. Now, how many ways up onto this roof are there? Okay. It looks like we may control the only way up here, so I can move you forward with some confidence. I don't believe we're likely to see any floaters this early on. Though, if the game wants to slap me in the face with a fish, by all means, I do kind of deserve it for making assumptions. Now then, let's get a little bit closer. Have we got better cover there? Is that solid cover? Yeah, we'll be better covered from one direction entirely. Yeah, make a move. Okay, still nothing uncovered. That's good. Right, you go into Overwatch there. You there. As for you, your partner has revealed enough of the terrain that I feel a bit more confident just having you charge forward to this position. There we go, Angus. Whoa. Seems that the fire is doing a lot more damage than last time. I'm glad to know it was standing there, though I wonder what would have happened if they were. That's quite interesting. I wonder if there's fall damage. Right then. Let's get over here. This is the best cover in this place. Actually, first, let's move people forward slowly. Who's got the best aim out of Angus and Laurie, I think it was. You've got 70. And Laurie, what have you got? You've got 80. Okay, you're going to be forward.
Eyes on target.
Okay, we've got one sectoid. And he has made a move. You still see him? He's got a 60% chance to hit him, actually. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a moment. What about you? Can you see him? No. Where can you move to? That's solid cover there. But if I put you there and then he moves across there, he'd have an easy shot on you. So I would rather go for the lower cover, but guaranteed protection of this position. Can you see him? No, damn it. Okay, well, I'm going to have you take to the roof as well. You no longer have a grenade, so I want to keep you as far away from combat as I can. Ideally, anyway. You do have a grenade, though, and I could get you here and throw it. The question is whether you're the last one or not. Well, first we're going to collect this meld. If we need to use the grenade, we will, but we'll try to shoot it.
To provide us with an ample supply of this substance for analysis.
Drink of tea. I can only imagine that I was given more time to collect that. Like, that was a fairly high counter. I wasn't expecting it to be that high. I imagine because this is a tutorial, it was going a bit easy on me. Right, you can do up to 4 damage. Please don't do 1 or 2. Or, you know, miss. I should have said please don't miss. It's my fault. Bit of a fool not to specify that missing was not an option. Right, let's hope that you can get a grenade down there. Yes, you can. Fantastic. I didn't even check what your odds were of hitting him were. But never mind, that worked. Fantastic.
The aliens are developing. I'm sure the doctors will be eager to get started.
Now, one of the reasons why I'm going to be so explosion heavy is explosions and that sort of thing aren't governed by damage roulette. So I'm going to be guaranteed to do the right amount of damage with a grenade or a rocket. Also, critical hits. Well, they are governed slightly in that a critical hit would usually double the amount of damage you did, but what happens with damage roulette is damage roulette will affect the base damage you did with the actual shot. So, for example, up to 4 could be 1, but then it will add the weapon's stated damage on as the critical. So, if you got a critical with a rifle, it would be from 5 to 8 damage. But let's get back to base. And say hello to the crew. I'm sure they're all very eager to meet their new commander.
Commander to the research labs.
Though I have heard rumours that Bradford isn't too happy that I got the job over him.
Welcome to Xcom.
I might need to keep my eye on him.
I'm Central Officer Bradford.
Oh, I know who you are. Your reputation precedes you.
Providing tactical support for our field operations.
And stabbing me in the back?
You briefed on the current situation.
I think that was code for stabbing me in the back.
On the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks.
Fantastic. Just one? Oh, man.
Commander to the research labs.
Zimolf, in his Let's Play has said that promotions and research, apparently not, but they do take more to get in Enemy Within. So I am not expecting promotions to come as thick and fast as they were with my Enemy Unknown Let's Play. But let's see what we've got. Laurie, what are you going to be? You're going to be a assault by the looks of it. Well done. Now all of these are going to be randomized. That is the only one that you're guaranteed to have every time. We've got a sniper. Fantastic. Ah, man, you weren't our best aim though. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Though you are one of the ones who had ungoodwill. Though it's now up to 50, which is much better. Perhaps that won't be too bad keeping you away from the combat, though, nevertheless. Actually, what did Laurie's stats go up to? I'll have to check later. Right, Hassan has been promoted to a heavy by the looks of it. Will 50, aim 82. You're actually really, really accurate for a heavy. That is going to come in hugely useful. And finally, Angus is a support. Glaswegian support. I'm not sure what to think about this. 42 will, aim 73. You know, not too bad for a support, actually. Right. Well done, everyone.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
The order will come very soon. We've got 20 meld, 4 sectoid corpses. Okay. Now, you're just going to nag me until I say hello to everyone, so I best do that now.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
My name is Dr. Valen.
I
oversee the research labs. This is where all of Xcom's research and development takes place.
I really do wonder about these people. Do they think the
We have
commander
already
doesn't read their
begun
dossiers
analyzing the
before showing
artifacts
up or
recovered
something?
from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers.
Fantastic.
With your approval, we will
You have
begin
my
research
approval.
immediately.
You don't even need to bother me with the details. I know you do some freaky things sometimes, but they always end up meaning that we've got better shoot guns to kill aliens with, so you can just do whatever you want. But if you need me to rubber stamp things, I'm going to rubber stamp meld recombination, because we've got no weapon fragments because I blew everything up. That is the downside to using grenades liberally. I will be trying to avoid that in future, but I didn't want to lose any of my starter troops. The invaders appear to have deployed canisters of this strange substance in human-populated areas, perhaps as an experiment. It might also be a weapon of some kind. Further analysis could shed light on its potential dangers and applications.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options. We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Fantastic. Though I am a little bit disappointed that I didn't bring back any weapon fragments. That was a silly oversight on my part, really, and I will do better in the future, because that is going to hamper our research a little bit.
Ah, Commander.
Hello.
I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering.
I heard you have
Anything
excellent
they can
cups of
dream
tea
up in
down
the
in
research
engineering.
labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
They were the schematics of the cup that will always keep your tea hot, and you can spend whatever you need on them. Money is not an obstacle. Let's see, medkits, satellite. Yes, we're going to need lots of these. So many of these. Okay. We're going to need a nexus before we can launch them, though. Let's check out facilities. Satellite uplink. How much would it cost for another satellite uplink? It would cost another 5 engineers. Well, damn. Okay. We're going to hold on to our money until I can buy all the satellites that I need. Until we can buy the satellite uplink, and then I'm going to try and buy all of the satellites that I'm going to be able to use on it. So it's 2, so an extra 1 there. If I build it there, then I'll have the adjacency bonus. So in total, I'll have 5 satellites. I think we start with 1 satellite. So in total, I'm going to need 4 satellites before the end of the month. Generally, it appears to be a good tactic to hold on to your satellites until the end of the month, and then use them to fix any countries that are about to abandon you, because it'll drop their panic when you launch the satellite. But okay, I'm coming. Right. It is time for us to pass some time, but before then, I'm going to name some soldiers. But I'm afraid I'm going to keep you in suspense over who gets into the squad. But due to the number of people who've asked to put their names forward for a soldier, I will be using a random number generator to pick who gets in. But that's all for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you'll join me for the next. But until then, do take care.